Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. The rising cost of food in the Philippines and how it's going to affect your budget. You know, I never talk about budgets anymore. That's sort of like your paycheck doesn't pay my bills and what you eat doesn't make me poop. So they're so different. No two people are the same. But I will tell you this, when you get over here and you start going to these grocery stores and different things, this is how it's going to affect your budget. Food here is expensive. That's the only way I can really tell you. I thought it was supposed to be cheap in the Philippines. A lot of things are cheaper. And whenever you can find something that's cheaper here than it is in your country, take advantage of it. Like building a house, labor, different things like that. But when it comes to food and grocery items, you know, everyday things that you buy at the store, it's off the chart. And there's some things you can do. I'm going to talk about that. But I just got some stuff out here because when I go to the store, I do the grocery shopping. I buy the same things all the time. Okay, now, there is one other thing I'm going to get. I'm going to show you. Booby's milk. You know, Booby drinks powdered milk. I don't have it here, but I just want to give you a general idea of some of the rising cost and how expensive it can be. And you're going to have to come up with some type of plan to remedy this. Okay, now lotion. Let's just take this lotion here. This is a Vino. This is the smallest one. They don't even sell them this small in America. And a lot of times when people come to visit me, I tell them, hey, man, bring me some Aveeno. And in America, it's like a second class, third class brand. But this little 354 milliliter bottle, we caught it on sale. That's the only reason I bought it for 556 pesos. It's almost $10 for this little bitty bottle of lotion. That's why we don't buy it. That's why I ask people, hey, bring it over here. So I say, well, why don't I change and try to get something less expensive? Well, I went and got this Jergens. Look at this little bitty Jergens. Right here. Crazy, right? 399 pesos. So this is going to give you a general idea. Can you get other off-brand lotion over here? Probably. And some people don't even use lotion, but I'm just giving you an idea. So don't think about buying anything that's really luxury. Any of the luxury brands. I mean, you're really going to go crazy. Okay, look at this. Glade. See, that's why I miss Walmart. Okay, they need a Walmart in the Philippines. They needed it yesterday. Because, okay, you get like this air freshener here. 329 pesos, about $6. Just for something that's going to cost me 99 cents at Walmart. If that. Glade is not a top tier brand anymore like it used to be. Yeah, a lot of these, you know, I have to say they're international brands, you know, so you're probably paying for the import tax and all that stuff. But once you get over here and you get situated, you're going to have to figure out, well, what am I going to use? Am I going to use a local brand, which a lot of times will work, but a lot of times it won't. See, Dove soap, this is one of the few soaps that I can use. It's not going to make me itch and anything like that, maybe make me break out or something like this. It's 91 pesos per bar now. It's approaching $2 a bar. Now, once it gets to $2 a bar, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to make some changes. But it's very, very, very expensive here. You know, but you get what you pay for. Remember, I tell you that all the time, certainly in the Philippines. Okay, that's why a lot of times I won't skimp on certain things, you know, like Secret. If you can find this, now let me tell you something about prices here. It's going to depend on where you live. I live in San Carlos City, which is off the beaten path. It's not like living in one of these major cities where these prices probably going to be somewhat lower. Because what I've noticed is in San Carlos City, things are a little bit higher. because of where they're getting shipped from. They're getting shipped from a lot of these major places. But this is $5 right here for the secret, because nothing else works for me. Nothing but secret works for me. I gotta have secret over here. With the high humidity, it gets wet over here, it gets sticky. But this is just some of the few things that grocery items. We're gonna get over here to the food side. It's gonna blow your mind. Now, I drink my coffee with milk now. And of course, Booby she eats cereal. And this, they call this whole milk. It's different though, because you get this off the shelf. But it's approaching $7.50 a gallon. This is like a liter or a quart. Okay, but if you're talking about gallons like we buy it normally over in America, you're talking $7.50 a gallon, man. That's crazy. Now they've got some other brands that are a few pesos less, but I want the Nestle's, because when I boil it, it doesn't those curds and all that stuff like that. Okay, remember, it's quality. Now I drink tea. Now this is Twinings right here. This is really infusion. This is $6 for this box, 25 bags. Can you get Lipton? Yeah, but it's not going to be much cheaper than that. In the Philippines, they sell a lot of these natural healing teas. So you can just, to remedy that, and if you don't want to pay $6 for a box of tea, you can try some of that stuff. And then they get natural tea over here you can get at the market. But yeah, I like this at night. This will put you to sleep. This will certainly put you to sleep. I mean, it's going to knock you down. Now, peanut butter, they've got a local brand, but it's just as expensive. See, our peanut butter is not the same, if you didn't know that. Some of it's sweeter. Some of it has no taste. They got homemade peanut butter here, but Skippy's here, it's 275 pesos. So you figure, what's that? About $5 for this small one. See, we need Walmart here, our Kroger. Now, I don't know. Remember, I don't have a Landers membership or anything like that, but bread, 90, see, this is the only bread I buy is Ichipan. They say it's a Japanese brand, but hell, it says it's right here. It's made in the city of Naga, Cebu. It's approaching $2 a loaf. I think it's 93 or 98. I'm almost sure it's 98 pesos per loaf. And see, because there's 6 people who live here, a loaf of bread is nothing. I mean, we'll go like this, but we don't eat bread every day. That's the only thing saving me with this damn bread. Because if we were eating bread every day like we're eating eggs, see, eggs are expensive here. We go through, there's no telling how many dozen of eggs a week, because I eat 4 or 5 boiled eggs for my breakfast. So when you start talking about budgets, it's different, because first of all, you may eat more than me or less than me. You may not eat bread, but food is a major part of your budget. So when people start talking about, can you live off this? Can you live off that? The question is, what they're really saying is, here's what I'm living off of. Here's how much I'm spending. Because when it comes to budgets, ladies and gentlemen, you're not living on a budget in your country. Very few of us really have a budget. A budget is not how much money you earn every month. It's a limit on how much you're going to spend for that month. And most of us don't do that. Most of us just spend until it's gone. But you don't want to be broke one day over here. So, you may want to read up on some budgets. A lot of this stuff, man, it just doesn't apply to us because you're 60 years old and all of a sudden you're going to come over here and try to start a budget. Good luck with that. But you can shop around for better deals. Depends on, see, a lot of guys talk about moving in those provinces. Yeah, you're going to pay then. Your food costs, remember, this is on sale for 556 pesos. This little bitty bottle. You know what it normally is? It's normally double that. It was 50% off. It's the only reason I bought it. And I still was cringing when I went to the cash register. This is normally about 1,100 pesos just for this. So when you go move out there to that damn province, it's a high price you're going to pay. If you can get some of this stuff. This is a little cereal I buy. It's a little bitty box of cereal. But everybody knows cereal worldwide is expensive. 116 pesos. But it's a little bitty box of cereal. Look how little it is. Okay, it just gives you an example of how little this box is. Man, prices over here is no joke, guys. And I guess worldwide. But I thought it's supposed to be cheap over here. When you get over here, that's the only way you're going to realize what it is you need to do across the board with your budget, with your relationships, with everything. Vloggers do the best we can, but we can only bring you so far. You got to go the rest of the way. Okay, so thank y'all so much. Before I get off here, I do want to tell you that there is some things you can do. First of all, there's other brands, but you're going to get what you pay for. You're going to come over and do the taste test. See, that's how I ended up with this bread. Okay, because a lot of the wheat bread, it just didn't have any taste to it. So I just tried that. It's more one of the more expensive ones, but it's good. And then we buy paper towels, toilet tissue. Only the best, though, because they really got some real cheap stuff over here, man. It's not going to work. But trying to find a local brand that's comparable to what you're used to is probably the best thing. Now, coffee's not expensive over here. Fruit is expensive. See, once I started this lifestyle change and started eating more bananas, apples, and everything, my food bill doubled. You're talking about 53 pesos for one apple. People aren't buying apples over here. Not normally. Okay? This is what, when you talk about having money and why rich people live longer than poor people, certainly the quality of life, because they can afford it. Over here, it's like, do I buy a kilo of rice or do I buy one apple? Of course, they're going to buy the kilo of rice, even though the apple is probably going to give them more nutrition. They can't afford it, So it's going to be the same thing with you over here. Those type of choices you're going to have to make. Okay, because food is probably going to be your second most expensive budget item, after your woman. She's number one. Okay, nothing comes close to that. It costs more for her than your rent. Okay, but you can do some things to bring this down, but this isn't a budget video. I just want to give you an idea of the food prices here. They've risen, man, dramatically, as they probably have all around the world. So thank y'all so much for stopping by again. Really appreciate it. Take advantage of the things over here that are cheaper than in your country. Okay, remember, we're talking about smart money. Our daughter's getting ready to go to college, okay? One of the top nursing colleges, certainly on Negros Island. It's only, it's 41,000 pesos a semester. So that would be, about 700? No, not 700. I don't even have my thinking cap on. But anyway, let's say 58,000 will be 1,000 So 41, you're looking at about $720. That's what it is. That's what I came up with per semester. So it's $1,440 a year to go to nursing school, a bachelor's degree in nursing. See, that's smart money. That's good money. Okay, building a house over here, that's good money. That's how you take advantage of the lower cost of living over here. All the rest of this stuff, man, it's like a wash. Okay, Booby wants some cereal now. But if you're in America, in the Philippines, wherever you are, find in your heart to help somebody. We did the spin wheel Friday night. They haven't come forward, so I'm giving the money away. Last night when I come from the gym, the tricycle driver was shocked when I gave him 100 pesos. He doesn't realize why I did that. It's a 20 peso ride. I gave him 100. Helping people every step of the way, man, because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. And don't do anything stupid. Come over here. Get settled, man. Shop around. You're going to overpay for a lot of stuff over here. Okay, stuff that you usually get for 99 pesos or 99 cents or whatever at Walmart and Target. There's no Walmart and Target over here, guys. So you're going to end up paying $20 for this, really. Take care.